If Slot was to leave, is Xabi Alonso the perfect fit for Liverpool? Let's take a look. Xabi primarily uses two systems in terms of formation. Either it's a 3-4-2-1 with double tens and extremely wide wing-backs. If not that, then he will use a 4-2-3-1 with the same idea, as one of the midfielders will split the centre-backs, allowing narrow wingers. He used a system which was built to invite pressure from opposition, using that to create space to turn or break lines before pushing pace to attack while the opposing defence is unbalanced. At times, the pressure even opens up space for runs in behind the opposition. This is the point where Phase 3 starts for Alonso, breaking the first press, allowing attacks with overloads, creating so many ways to create chances that defences are typically left without a chance of stopping it. Focus is getting the ball central, then wide to wing-backs. Xabi is also a huge advocate of third-man runs in possession, as most teams focus on the ball, not what happens off it. If timed and trained right, these third-man runs can create heaps of chances and goals with simple movements. The biggest principle of how Xabi wants to play with the ball is volume passing, quick circulation, proximity and speed. The idea is this: by moving the ball more quickly, you can create more space and chances. By having close proximity, you are less likely to lose the ball. To simplify it, Xabi wants a pass and move system, passes allowing great progression of play, with constant movement creating space for those passes and progression to occur. It's so simple yet so effective when done correct. Now defensively, the principles are very basic but effective. High press after losing the possession, force high turnovers, set traps for other teams, force uncomfortable passes, or fall back if the press fails. Xabi wants a high level of press from his forward line, however that doesn't mean they sprint around chasing the ball constantly. Their main goal is to deny the defenders from passing forward to central zones, instead forcing them to go wide, which triggers a press. Xabi also uses the idea of intentionally leaving space for the opposition to pass into as a trap. Knowing that teams will use this space, thinking it's the best move, Xabi uses that, making sure that once they do that, they are forced into an even worse position than before. Most of these traps are set up for a counter press or getting the opposition to hit a long diagonal, which Xabi has set up his team to win. This is a risky way of playing because you are leaving space, but with the right players it's extremely effective. If the press or leaving space for traps fails, the plan is very simple: fall back into shape, especially the 6s and 8s who have to cover a lot of ground to make all of this work. Now, arguably his best ability is he knows how to get the best out of Florian Wirtz, the player Liverpool will build around for the coming years. Under Xabi, Florian became a superstar, and should he get the job, he needs to do it again, with the system working for Florian. Under Xabi, Wirtz played as a left-sided attacking midfielder, but was allowed to drift wherever he wanted, mostly operating very centrally with the ball while making runs on the outside. This allowed Florian to get the ball in the areas where he can affect play as much as possible. If you combine that with Xabi getting the best from Frimpong as a wing-back, and Liverpool having two absolute world-class strikers as well, and the oh-so-effective offence at Leverkusen could very well be replicated here with even better players. Xabi is also known to be a manager who involves himself on the training pitch to make sure the drills are performed as he wants them to be performed. This is because he is very meticulous, as the drills are made to stimulate real game situations with real game intensity. All in all, Xabi has everything you want from a Liverpool manager: plays good, entertaining football, is more than just a head coach and understands the club, knows how to get the best out of our future. Being able to find that anywhere is hard, but Xabi is right there. Let me know what you think. Have a lovely day. Come on, you Reds.